Alrighty then. Let's see here. Live? Yes. Good. Live? Yes. Awesome. Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Slime Rancher Revisit. So, last time we brought back the Glass Desert, brought life back to the Glass Desert, and got another one of my slime combinations. And this time we are going to go into Ogden's Retreat. Okay. Oops. There we go. So now I'm gonna put these elder roostros and elder hens away in the silo real quick. Okay. There we go. I just wanted the painted hens to be in the first slot. All right. Here we go.
Hiya, Beatrix. Thanks for coming down to my retreat and hearing me out. Hearing me out on my offer. So, let's get right down to business. I built this place years ago as a little vacation spot for myself. Later on, I realized that it neighbors a cluster of islands filled with primitive saber slimes. I called these islands the Wilds, and after exploring them, they revealed their true secret, the rare Cocodoba fruit. What's a Cocodoba? Why, it's only the most delectable, irresistible fruit in the known universe. Well, most people say it tastes like rotten cheese, but they're wrong. Anyway, I soon became obsessed with Cocodobas, but I found myself quickly becoming too old and too slow to deal with the risk. You see, the wilds are home to hordes of feral slimes, the descendants of the ancient saber slimes that once hunted these lands. Collecting cocodobas is dangerous. And that's where you come in. I'll happily reward you for collecting those sweet, sweet cocodobas for me. Just deposit them into this custom range exchange here and we're in business. Collect enough of them for me and I'll start by giving you my secret miracle mix for your gardens. I'll also reward you with a block of my special spicy tofu for every 3 cocodobas. I've activated the teleporter to the wilds here at the retreat and it's now yours to explore as you see fit. Just know that the warp network there is a little buggy. You won't always arrive at the same place and you'll have to find a working teleporter to make your way back. It's buggy, I know. Just be prepared.
I need 75 cocodobas. So I want that miracle mix. Sweet. Your tablet's at 36% right now? Well, put it on the charger. All right. Okay. All right. Come on. I'm giving you chickens. Eat the chickens. Here we go. What do you think Cocodoba tastes like? Well, according to Ogden, he says that it tastes like moldy cheese. So I can't imagine it tastes very good, to be honest. Alright. Okay. Got 1/3. What do you think saber plorts taste like? I mean, they're crystals. Like, we're told that all plorts are crystallized poop. It's crystallized poop. So I would imagine it would taste like a crap-covered piece of glass. So probably not pleasant. Free Jurassic! Alright, well... I mean, radioactive plorts would... But honestly, I don't want to think about that because... You know, I don't want to get radiation poisoning. That would not be good. Hunter plorts? How they taste. I mean, again, the plorts themselves, plorts are literally just crystallized poop. That is what a plort is. So I would imagine that all plorts will taste the same. I would imagine that every single plort will taste the same. It will taste like a poop-covered piece of glass. I see the treasure pod right over there. Of course you give me rare stuff. Get rid of all the chicks. Get rid of all the chickens. I see a treasure pod that I can get. Okay. Dang. I need 30 more. Sweet. That is awesome. So I'm gonna put the spicy tofu over here. How would royal jelly taste like? How would royal jelly taste like? I would imagine it would be like the. I imagine it would probably taste. Well, I mean, let's look at the color real quick. The color of royal jelly makes me think it's some kind of, because that's not like a very. That's not like an incredibly dark color. When I see that color for the jar, I think of like a blueberry jam. I don't think of grape jam. I think of more like a blueberry jam, just by the color alone. So I would imagine that. A royal jelly would probably be like a super high-end blueberry jam, like the kind that would the kind of jam that like would cost you a good $20 just to get a small container of, you know, the super expensive jam that, you know, members of royalty would use on their toast. But it would have to be like the best jam you've ever tasted, right? Like for it to be called royal jelly, it would have to be the best tasting jam ever. I mean, a heartbeat is literally just, it's a beet that's shaped like a heart. So, if you know what a beet tastes like, then I imagine that would taste exactly the same. It's just shaped like a heart. Okay. Wait. So first I need to remove that. No, I'll go ahead and add the scare slime. It's one of the few things I haven't bought. So I might as well just go ahead and purchase that. And I'm gonna get rid of all of my heartbeats because I don't need this many. I don't need this many heartbeats. I imagine if it's called spicy tofu, I'm just gonna assume that it tastes spicy. But I don't like tofu, so I wouldn't try it. I don't like tofu, and I also don't like spicy food. So, like, that's two words that immediately make me go, nope, no thank you. I don't want that. Actually, no. I will put another silver parsnip here. Have that grow. Now I want to go over here real quick to check if I put a bunch in here or not. Probably not. I don't think I did. I did not. So I need... I need 120 pogo fruits in here before I can make my last slime combination. Okay, so I need 50 more basically. I basically need 50 more. And then that'll be it. So I'm gonna put 6 saber plorts into this corral. I don't need this. This is just a rock toy. I can go into the ocean. There we go. So I'm gonna sell the rest of these plorts. Not really because it can't you can't explode what doesn't exist. You cannot explode what doesn't exist. And my PC does not exist. I do not have a PC. My PC died over a year ago. My PC died over a year ago. It just stopped working. I couldn't get anything to work on it. And I have not gotten a new PC since. My console? Depends which console, because I have multiple. I have a PS5, I have a PS5, I have a PS4 Pro, I have a PS2, I have a PS1, I have a PS3, I have a Nintendo Switch, I have a Nintendo Wii U, and I have a Nintendo Wii. And I'm going to get a Switch 2. I'm going to get a Switch 2 once I save up enough money. I play this game on my PS5 and PS4. So even if one of them explodes, I'll still have the other one to play on. Do I have to choose which one explodes? Do I have to choose which one explodes, or is it just left up to chance? Now, you said one of your consoles. This hypothetical was about one of my consoles. So is it random, or do I actually get to choose which one? Yo! 4 strange diamonds out of 1. That is awesome. I only needed 2 strange diamonds. So I got a couple extra as a bonus. 1 for the cocoa and 1 for the gold. So I'm good. I'm done. I got all the strange diamonds I need. That is a great haul right there. I get to choose which one. I have so many fond memories of my PS4, but the PS5 is the current gen console. It's the one, and all the PS4 games are available to play on the PS5. So I guess I would choose to keep that one and let my PS4 explode. I would hate to have my PS4 Pro explode because it costed a lot. It cost a lot to get the PS4 Pro. Well, hold on. If it turns into TNT, and then explodes, then it just means it's gonna blow up not just that console, it's gonna blow up my whole room. So no, I'm not gonna make that choice, because I'd die. It wouldn't just destroy my console, it would destroy me and everything in my room. Heck, it would probably blow up half my house. If it's exploding underground, do I get to choose where underground it explodes, or is it random? Because if it's random, then I run the risk of exploding like a fault line. I run the risk of exploding a fault line by accident. And if that happens, I could cause a massive massive earthquake with that explosion. You know? Or I could accidentally blow up a gas line, an underground gas line. Okay, so it's underground where I choose. Okay, so I can at least do some research on where I want it to explode. Alright. So I'm gonna feed these guys real quick. All right. Market link? Oh, I don't have the refinery. I forgot I left it over here. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna feed all my slimes. And then after that, I'll head back into the wilds. All right. What would you choose? Oh, I never did put a taming bell here. There we go. Okay. As soon as I sell the last of these, I'll get more chickens, and then I'll go back into the wilds. Well, kind of until you realize that this whole hypothetical that you've put forth, you've established that you have to choose where they are buried before they explode. That they get buried underground and then explode. But if it's a human, they're not just going to let you bury them. They're going to fight back. So, you basically are going to have to either knock them unconscious before... 10,000... You're approaching the center of the Earth. At that point, at that depth, there is going to be so much molten rock that you would honestly be lucky to dig deep enough to get them down there without burning alive yourself. Okay, this is just getting ridiculous. I'd like to move on from this, please. This is getting absolutely ridiculous. Now we're giving the people we kidnapped teleportation powers. No, okay, yeah, I'm moving on. This discussion is finished. All right. All right. Sleep until morning. And now, time to head back to the wilds. Do you know the handshake dilemma? I can't say that I do. Okay. All right. Things are going pretty good. Already, I've almost got what I need. Okay. There we go. Nice. Alright, the dilemma rules, let's see. You is you, he equal your friend. You shake, he doesn't, you suffer a lot. You both shake, you just have a bit of pain. You don't shake and he shakes, you get delight. I'm sorry, I still don't understand. Bye. Handshake dilemma. Alright. Alright, I'll Google it. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay. The handshake dilemma. Alright. Asks for the number of handshakes that would occur if everyone in a group shook hands with everyone else exactly once. Combinatorial problem with a formula delivered from triangular numbers. The dilemma also exists in a business context, referring to the increase in communication and coordination costs as a team grows, making it harder to maintain efficiency and decision-making speed. Each person shakes hands with other people, so you might initially think it's in. However, this counts six twice. Okay, it's just it's used for like math equations is what I'm getting. It's used for math equations. Not for me. It was not easier for me to understand. It probably was for you, but not for me because there's a bit of a language barrier between us. So I couldn't quite understand what it was that you were trying to get at. All right. All right, here we go. I got 50 Cocodobas. I'm good. I'm set. I can make my way. Can make my way over here now. And here we go.
Thanks so much for all those Cocodobas. You're off to a great start. The miracle mix I developed for my own crops is now available in your garden upgrades. Miracle mix prevents fruits and veggies from rotting. And don't worry, I'll make it with all natural materials. Good, healthy stuff. But I didn't always think this way. I used to run a huge company on Earth that made insta-food, quick, cheap meals made of nothing but chemicals and preservatives. We made billions, but we weren't making real food. Instead, our food engineers worked to design products. It wasn't right. So I came to the far range to grow my own wholesome food with my own two hands. I wanted to leave my life on Earth behind. But enough about that. On to more Cocodobas. If you give me a bunch more, I'll give you the specs for a deluxe upgrade to your for your gardens. Get to it, Beatrix. I've got a new recipe here and I need loads of Cocodobas to get it just right.
120. Now I just need 100 more. Nice. And there we go. All right. Just take all these mangos and toss them in here. Okay, yep, there's still 4 of you. All right. All right. Well, I think that is good enough. That's gonna do it for this. I think that'll do it for this episode. Actually, you know what? I'll go out in there and one more time and get whatever's in the extractors from the drills. So I'm gonna put all these hens away real quick, since I don't need them right now. So on my own time, I might do a little bit more of the wilds, because I do like that one. I think that's probably my favorite of the 3 DLCs that the game got. So I might end up doing more of that on my own time. So I'm gonna Just take. I'm just gonna get what I can get from the extractors real quick, and then we'll call it an episode after that. Nice. 2 more strange diamonds. That's nice. This really is the best spot to get strange diamonds. Just that one spot, that one area right there, just outside your base. That is the best place to get diamonds. So, since I'm here... Yep. Boom, there you go. And I've got that now. I need more primordial oil and spiral streams to make that. That's fine. All right. And there we go. So that's it. That's gonna do it for this episode. So, I will not be doing more of this game tomorrow. I've got plans tomorrow. Me and Queen Haiku are gonna be continuing our playthrough of Power Wash Simulator tomorrow. Same time, 5 p.m. We're only gonna do one episode. So we're gonna be doing Power Wash Simulator tomorrow, and then again Wednesday, and then again on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday we're starting a new game. Thursday and Friday, me and Queen Haiku are starting a new collab game. So I am looking forward to that. I am really looking forward to that. And then I will be gone Saturday. I won't be able to do any streams on Saturday. I'll be gone all day. But Sunday we'll come back to this. We will come back to Slime Rancher on Sunday. So, anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye. Bye. See you soon.